whenever you got your Spotify deal, was it scary that people, because they attached like such big figures to it in the press, right? Was that scary that people knew that you were wealthy? Was that scary at all?
I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's just one of those things where people like start debating whether or not you should have that money. Why don't they give that money to other people? Why don't you fix the streets and the schools? And why is he getting that? And then there's some people that just get jealous, so they get angry, you know. And there's a lot of angry, jealous comedians, unfortunately. And there's a lot of comedians that look at other people's success and they feel bad. So they think that you're doing something bad because they feel bad, because they don't like the way it makes them feel when someone's killing it. Like a lot of comedians are narcissists, and a lot of them are very self-centered and egomaniacs.
Yeah.
And so they think that when you're doing something well or something's going well for you, that somehow or another it takes something away from them. You know?
Why does that happen, do you think?
Famine thinking. People think like there's not enough for everybody. With comedy, there clearly is enough for everybody. With podcasts, there's clearly enough for everybody. And when other people are doing well, it's actually better for everybody, because it like gets more people interested in podcasts, more people getting interested in comedy. That's my take on it. But I've always had that take. I've always like tried to help other comedians. Always.
Oh yeah. I think I try to remember you. I think inspire a lot of people to try and think that way more. You know, I heard you talking about that on Andrew Schultz's show, and I think you inspire a lot of people to try and think like, you know,
help everybody.
Right.
Rising tide lifts all boats.
Yeah,
it's good for everybody.
Yeah,
and it's good also for the art form, which is good for you. It's good for your act. Like when other people are killing it, it's good for you. You just can't. You can't have that miserly way of thinking that some people have, where they want it all for themselves. You can't. That's not good.
Well, some of it's I think especially for some people, if they never came from anything, it can be scary, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it can be scary.
It can be scary because they've never had anything. Mm-hmm. So it's such a, like, this is going to go away. You know, it's like, I've probably had moments like that in my life, for sure.
Yeah.
Where I just was like, oh, this...
Yeah, you think it's going to go away.
Yeah.
Especially, well, when you're not really totally established yet, you just start getting a little bit of success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it, do you feel like since you become more of a celebrity, has it made podcasting any different? Because like you started to get picked up by all the tabloids, and we got picked up for you reading the damn user agreement.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what is that kind of pressure like? Is it like you wake up in the morning, you're like, what is it like what's going to be in this box today of like,
I don't read it.
Right.
No. I just keep going. I just keep doing it the same way I've always done it. Like this.
Yeah.
Sit down, have a good time. Talk some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's as long as you just keep doing it the same way. I mean, that's why it's still successful, because I do it the same way.
Yeah.
I don't change anything. I get better guests. I get more, you know, people that maybe weren't interested in doing it before because it's so popular, they'll do it now.
Yeah.
Which is great. You know, and then maybe some people are scared to do it now because they're scared of criticism. They're scared of being exposed. They're scared of the heat that comes from all that millions of eyes on you.
Do you think that, there's some people who would, have you had people like that? You reach out to them like you just think they're too scared?
There's certain people that don't feel comfortable with being in front of such a large audience. Yeah, for sure. There's a few people that I wanted to get on. They're like, man, I don't know if I can like deal with that. I'll get nervous. And I've had people that wanted to do it in a more comfortable setting too. They feel like the studio audience, the studio atmosphere rather, is daunting with all the cameras. Like, couldn't we just like set it up at your house or something like that? Like, they just start trying to mitigate whatever the pressure would be from doing something that millions of people are going to see.
I can understand that. I mean, I've never talked to my father this much, and if you added all of our time together,
no,
I never spent that much time with my own dad.
But think about how many laughs we've had.
Yeah, that's true.